Hello, students. Today we are going to learn about an organization that seeks to maintain peace across the world. It is called the United Nations. The League of Nations was formed after the First World War, but it could not prevent the Second World War. After the Second World War, 1939 to 1945, leaders across the world were shocked by the massive destruction and misery it had caused, and thus another organization called the United Nations Organization came into being. On 24th October 1945, members signed the UN Charter in San Francisco, United States of America. This charter contained a set of rules that the countries had agreed to abide by in order to maintain peace. Today, nearly 200 countries are members of the UN. The main objectives of the United Nations are to work towards international peace and security, to promote friendly relations among nations, to promote cooperation among nations in solving social, economic, and humanitarian problems, to protect human rights and freedom. The UN neither makes law nor imposes taxes. It is a place where issues are discussed and solutions are worked out. Any country that attains the goals of the UN Charter can become its member. Member countries of the United Nations try and solve international problems and work together for the welfare of the people across the world. The work of the United Nations is carried out by its five main organs: the General Assembly, the Security Council, the Secretariat, the Economic and Social Council, and International Court of Justice. General Assembly. This is the main organ of the UN with its headquarters at New York. It meets once in a year in November. Every member country has one vote in the General Assembly. Security Council. It has 15 members and it works to ensure peace and security. The permanent members of the Security Council are United Kingdom, France, China, USA and Russia. The rest are non-permanent members and are elected for a period of 2 years. Secretariat. It carries out the day-to-day work of the UN. It looks after the policies and programs laid down by other organs of the UN. The Secretariat is headed by a Secretary General who is nominated by the Security Council for a period of 5 years. Economic and Social Council. The UN has a network of agencies to help the poor, the sick, and the illiterate. These agencies work under the Economic and Social Council. They look after human rights, equality of women, and regulation of trade. International Court of Justice. It hears to the disputes between member countries. It also advises countries on international law. Its headquarters are at The Hague, Netherlands. It consists of 15 judges and is the legal court of the UN. The United Nations has several agencies which work on common world problems. One of them is UNESCO, that is the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. It contributes to peace and security by encouraging countries to cooperate in the fields of education, science, and culture. It protects human rights. Another agency is Unicef, that is United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. This agency works for children's rights. It works to ensure their protection, development, and survival. The next agency is World Health Organization. Agency looks after the public health across the globe. It works towards preventing epidemics and to promote the general health of the people of the world. It plays an important role to wipe out many diseases. The next agency is Food and Agriculture Organization. This agency works to remove hunger from the world. It makes resources available to improve food production by providing nations with quality seeds, controlling animal and crop diseases, improving methods of irrigation, etc. Another agency is the ILO, that is International Labour Organization. It provides opportunities to men and women in obtaining work. The UN has been successful in maintaining peace in the world. It has solved international disputes, prevented conflicts, and is also involved in peacekeeping operations. It prevents misuse of destructive weapons. India is among the founder members of the United Nations. It has helped keep world peace by sending peacekeeping forces to countries such as Sudan and Congo and gives full support to the UN peacekeeping efforts. Did you know Mrs. Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit was the first women president of the General Assembly? Students, now I think you know a lot about the United Nations. Wishing you a good day. Thank you.